Oh, Nacho.
He's Peppy.
See?
You can find us at the concession stand in the lobby.
Along with all sorts of other tasty goodies.
See?
Rico's Nachos, a refreshingly new and different snack discovery. Chock full of high-quality ingredients, crisp, fresh tortilla chips, covered with creamy aged cheddar cheese, topped off with zesty jalapeno pepper rings. Rico's Nachos, out of sight.
Remember, folks, we're the new star at the snack bar. Rico's Nachos, a new taste treat you can't beat.
See?
Rico's Nachos, on sale at the snack bar now.
Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee. Steamed or grilled hot dogs. Crispy hot fresh French fries. How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hold it. Isn't that wild? I just took 4 flash pictures without changing bulbs with Slovenia's fantastic new invention, the Blue Dot Flash Cube. Just pop one on any new Flash Cube model camera and shoot. With the Slovenia Blue Dot Flash Cube, you're always ready for the great shots that used to get away. So I bought lots of them. Maybe I'll stuff Christmas stockings with them. Oops, what about regular flash cameras? Slovenia Blue Dot Flash bulbs. When the dot is blue, the bulb is good. Blue dots for sure shots. So for regular flash cameras, Blue Dot Flash bulbs. And for new Flash Cube model cameras, Blue Dot Flash Cubes. Slovenia Blue Dot Flash bulbs or Flash Cubes. Isn't that wild?
Where's Sydney?
Upstairs, playing.
Ah, it's a good time to frost my cake.
Someone thinks your cake is pretty good without frosting.
Sydney, you're in trouble. Uh-oh.
Duncan Hines. Our cake's so moist, even unfrosted, the taste comes alive.
He says he couldn't help himself. It's so delicious.
He's right.
Harry.
Duncan Hines Light Deluxe 2 and pudding recipe. So moist and delicious, they might not wait till they're frosted.
You're pinching.
Breathe in. This zipper sure doesn't close like it used to.
Any suggestions?
Of course. The Playtex Living Long Line Bra. The stretch panels smooth out midriff bulge comfortably. Even after 50 machine washings, the Playtex Long Line Bra stretches this way, that way, still stretches like new. So make all your dresses fit better, look better, with a Playtex Living Long Line Bra.
Know who gives me the tougher laundry problem? Not my son Bruce, my husband Bob. His shirt looks cleaner, but it's got a deeper kind of dirt. Body dirt. You think a golf pro's got a nice clean job? Well, think again. Every time Bob swings a club, perspiration and natural body oil grind into his clothes. And there it is, body dirt. The dirt that digs inside clothes, wherever the skin touches. But I've discovered a way to beat it. With Dash. Dash has an anti-body dirt ingredient that breaks up those greasy ground-in particles. Getting rid of Bruce's outside dirt is kid stuff, but Dash does more. Dash works on body dirt, the tougher dirt. Look at that collar now. Incredibly clean. And all set for the next tournament. You've got to hand it to Dash. It even works on body dirt, and Dash will work for you.
Now, for every kid who has ever seen a science fiction movie, thrilled to the amazing strength of an out-of-this-world movie monster, comes Great Garloo by Marx. Garloo the Mighty. Garloo the Untamed. Garloo the Terrible. Who can stop him? Who can control this monstrous creature? You can, kids, because Great Garloo by Marx is yours to command. With these battery-operated controls, you can make Garloo go, stop, bend, pick up, turn. Yes, Great Garloo, almost 2 feet tall, will be your faithful servant. You name it, you're the boss. Bring out-of-this-world excitement into your house, kids. Own the most fantastic toy of all. Great Garloo by Marx.
M-A-R-X spells Marx, world's largest toy maker.
Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee. Steamed or grilled hot dogs. Crispy hot fresh French fries. How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
This is Major Matt Mason, Mattel's Man in Space, ready for every adventure with all his official equipment. The space station, protected by solar shields. The moon suit, designed for exploration. The space crawler that keeps on going no matter what. Get them together or separately, and share the exciting adventures of Major Matt Mason, Mattel's new Man in Space.
Earlier in the show, we mentioned price reductions on Brownie movie cameras. That covers the Brownie turret cameras, too. And now here's Ozzy to show you how they work.
Well, here's the Brownie turret I use, and I can get 3 different kinds of movie shots with it. One lens gives you big telephoto close-ups. This is for your medium shots. And when you want a beautiful wide-angle shot, you use this lens. Now watch. This is my wide-angle shot. Kids are pretty good, aren't they? Now I turn the turret, and here's my medium shot. Another turn, and here's my close-up. And I didn't have to move a step. See, what could be easier?
Thank you, Ozzy. Now, about those prices. Now you can get a brand new Brownie turret movie camera for just $59.50 or as little as $6 down. That's right, for just $6 down, you can make home movies with a real professional touch. So, see your Kodak dealer this week.
Mr. Elmer L. Linseth, president of the Illuminating Company. Mr. Linseth.
How do you do? The motion picture you're about to see is a story of Northeast Ohio and of the part electricity plays in the lives of all of us who live here. I think you'll find it a fascinating story. Certainly it concerns a fascinating area. No geographical region of comparable size anywhere in the world is more abundantly blessed with the ingredients for prosperity and progress than is this 1,700 square mile strip of land stretching along the south shore of Lake Erie from Avon Lake on the west to Conneaut on the east. Here in Northeast Ohio are possibilities unlimited. Possibilities which we at the Illuminating Company have tried to emphasize in bringing to the attention of all America the fact that this is the best location in the nation. This location in the nation.
Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and remember to follow the Mummy and the Monkey on the interwebs. Woo!
Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey, gang. Welcome. I'm Cliff Jablonski, the behind-the-scenes guy here at the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, yeah. And I want to know one thing. Are you DTF? That's right. You know what I'm talking about. Are you down to Friday?
Hey, what's buzzin', cousins? I'm Grim Gory.
And I'm Janet Decay.
And together we host
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Yes, that's where you are right now.
Episode 125 of the Hairy Scary Hangout.
125 and still alive. Yes, sir, really do.
On this nice, cool spring evening, it's May 14th, 2021. And we're simulcasting live right now in real time on Public Media Network, on their Roku channel. They're on Amazon Firestick and on Apple TV. And then they also play reruns of us every night at midnight.
Who?
The Public Media Network.
Oh my gosh, listen to that. Oh, that's really cool. I wasn't even aware of that.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
News to me, I like that. Hey, we got a great show for you tonight. We have a movie we haven't shown in a few years. It's called Star Odyssey. It's also known as the Italian Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was like one of the many movies that came out after Star Wars. The first movie came out in 1977 that a lot of people ripped off all around the world and tried to jump onto those
the outer space,
Darth Vader's cape tails, you know, and everybody wanted to do a space thing. And boy, this one is a doozy, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, really cheesy. So this is full of cheese.
It's got spaceships, aliens, robots like you ain't never seen before. I don't know.
Spandex.
You have to see it to believe it. But,
yes, people in spandex.
But really entertaining. 4 farts tonight. Yes, 4 farts to the movie. We don't call them parts here. We call them farts. Why? Because they stink. All right?
And share this live stream. If you guys are watching on Facebook, share this on your Facebook for a chance at being a part of next week's prize drawing. Ooh. We do a prize drawing every week. If you share the scares, if you share our live stream of the Hairy Scary Hangout, I will go back later and see who all shared it. And I put all the names in my big, shiny plastic mummy bucket.
Oh, my.
And look at all the names in there. Over 100 of you guys shared it.
Looks like
you guys and gals and everybody. So this is great.
It looks like your bucket's packed to the rim tonight.
My bucket spilleth over here.
Yeah, the rim is bulging with entries.
It is.
Up to your bucket, yeah.
It is.
So we're going to pick a name in a second here for to win the prize that we talked about last week, which is... For last week, right?
For last week's shares.
Yes.
Yes, and this is what this was the prize pack, right?
What? No, that's for, we have no idea what that is yet.
Well, they'll figure it out later, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, no.
No, that's how we do the prize packs.
But what we were giving away we showed something. Was it for signed photos? That's for tonight.
No, last time it was a signed photo.
I'm confused. You're going to pick a winner now.
A winner now.
For that.
For that.
But no.
Yeah.
That's for next week.
That's not for next week.
Yes.
Do you want that to be for next week?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying it for.
We're figuring this out now.
No. Yeah.
Who's on first?
Okay, so what we're giving, what she was going to show you is something that has something to do with the new Stasha skit debuting here after Fart 2 tonight of the movie.
Yes.
So this is something related to that. So we'll talk about that.
So we'll do that giveaway for next week. Okay. Right. So what we can give away is maybe another signed photo. or like some buttons. We'll
Yeah,
mail you some Mummy and Monkey swag.
Yeah, I thought with the way we do this is that we show what we're gonna give away the next week.
No, it's the same day. Right?
Oh?
That's what we did last week.
No, they're sharing tonight.
Grim, we'll talk about this later.
I'm confused.
We have to continue on with the show.
Anyways,
and my phone restarted, so I cannot see the comments at the moment, but I'll check the comments later, guys. All right, so...
I think you need restarted.
Yeah, I think you need rebooted, Grim.
Yeah, ooh, good comeback. Yeah, so we're going to do a drawing right now, right, for last week. Right?
Yes, because every week you share the scares and then you're entered into the prize drawing and we announce the winner the following week.
Right, and what they were entering for to win this week was talked about last week.
No, we gave that away last week. I showed what it was and we gave it away.
I'm lost.
Keith Yamato won last week's contest.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay, Grum. We'll give something away.
Yes,
so
we have plenty of stuff to give
Let's
away.
do the prize drawing for a mystery prize. We'll just call it
There
that.
we go.
So let's shake up the bucket.
All right.
Okay, and the lucky winner is...
Teeth chatter, please.
Matthew Ruley.
Woo!
Matthew Ruley. Or Raleigh? I think that says Ruley. Matthew Ruley. Congrats, Matthew.
Yeah, you win.
Woohoo!
All right.
You win something. We'll figure
That's
it
going to
out.
be my new drum roll. I think teeth chatter and a fart would be like the symbol, right?
Oh, jeez. I'm trying to get the comments synced up here, guys.
All right.
166 of you watching. This is awesome.
166 of you watching us argue.
And the mic's on, right? We're not muted.
No, it's off. That would be the best. Now that would be classic Mummy and the Monkey.
I would be so upset.
Yeah.
All right. We have Miss Putrid Petunia here.
There she is.
Our Mini Monster mascot. And thanks for sitting with us, Petunia. We're going to do our Mini Monster shout-out list.
Ooh.
We have a lot of people that watch with their mini monsters, their kiddos, their nieces, their nephews, grandkids, cats, dogs, whoever.
Mice, ferrets.
Zombies, maybe.
Yeah, you can even send the name of your pet in, right? Would they be like mini monsters?
Yeah, they're for children. So,
hey.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. Let's do the mini monsters, right?
All right, mini monsters, mini monsters, roar, roar, roar.
Here we go. Roll
mini
call.
monster shout-outs too. Adrian and Julius. Nevaeh, Stephanie, Katana, and Ariana. Dominic and Sienna from Germany.
Wow, that's a long way away.
Hannah Banana.
Hey.
Mr. Dario. Penny, Atticus, and Lil Kong.
Woo.
Hey there, guys and ghouls. And Miss Violet.
Hi, Violet.
Hi, Violet. And Miss Isabella. Miss Carly. Miss Cassandra. Hello there, ghoul friends.
Hey, kiddos.
Eva and Mackenzie. And then we've got siblings Gabriel and Adeline.
Oh, nice.
And then we have Taylor the Sailor and her brother Mac, but no cheese.
Oh, boy. Always ends on a high note around here with the shout out to the kiddos, the mini monsters that watch our show. Thanks for watching, kids.
Yeah, and if you guys out there have a kiddo or a creature you want added to the mini monster shout out list, you can send us an email.
That's right. Oh. Now
you can send us an email.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. There it is. Magically it appears. TheMummyAndTheMonkey@gmail.com. TheMummyAndTheMonkey@gmail.com.
That's right.
All right.
Cool.
So, should we start? Oh, wait. Macabre Mirror. Oh.
Boy, you are just...
Well, the price thing, Grim, threw me off.
Okay, well, you'll recover. We'll figure.
Yes.
We'll get it hammered out during the first part of the movie. Don't worry.
Can't forget the Macabre Mirror. Now, hopefully my comments will work.
Yes.
Let's see. It kinda is working.
Dead air.
Yes. All right. Magic Macabre Mirror. Magic Macabre Mirror. Tell me, who be here? I see Frank and Louie and James, Annette. I see Ray, Bob, Don. I see Lois. I see John. There's a Jim.
Oh, then there.
There's Sean. There's Jeff.
There they are.
There's Chuck.
There's Chuck. What the Chuck?
Let me check again with my macabre mirror. It's on the fritz. I need tech support.
Wiggle it more.
Ellen Bloom.
There you go. Whoa.
Scott Harker.
See, it's working better now.
Scott Harter. Doobs McGee. Fabian. And his fur baby Tito.
Tito, like the vodka.
Rance and Jason and John and Daryl and his other brother Daryl. And there's a Robert and Rob. And there we go. We're going to cut that a little short because my comments aren't working so good on there.
Well, we know you're all watching, and don't forget, this is the show that what?
That watches you back. So thank you guys.
That's right.
And,
all right.
Yeah, I got to get, maybe reboot the mirror sometime.
Yeah, you got to do some stuff. We got a lot of stuff we need to do over this first break, or for this first movie. But yeah, don't forget, there's a new Stasha skit tonight.
That's right, a new Stasha skit.
I already mentioned it, yeah. And that's exactly why we can't talk about that right now.
Okay.
All right, see? And then, what else we got new? Nothing. No, we got some art submissions in from Marty, a really funny piece he sent us in. We have to check that out later.
Yeah.
Oh, and also a special shout out to a guy we met today when we were out garage sailing. Hey, James, if you're watching.
Yes, James in Parma. We met him at a yard sale.
Yeah, I was wearing the Ghoul shirt. Yeah, Ghoul shirt I have, and he's like, "Hey, I remember that guy, and he's running with Froggy and Superhost," and he was like, took him back into memory lane. I said, "Well, hey, man," we gave him a flyer, said, "Watch the show, and we'll give you a shout out." So, James, it's nice meeting you today, out and about at the garage sales. All right, so let's get on to part one of Star Odyssey, right here on
The Mummy and the Monkey's Scary Hangout.
Oh no, here we go. Oh boy.
Something happening on our perimeter. An unidentified spaceship has penetrated our defenses.
Flanagan, Meyer.
What's going on?
This is Unit P of Reconnaissance. Reporting the sighting of an alien vessel. A flying saucer.
Oh, really?
They're maintaining full radio silence. They don't reply to any of our signals. The velocity of their ship is much superior to my craft. I'm sending Johnson out after it in a new Hunter. That's the best we can do, sir. Let's just hope he manages to catch
You
it.
can try to force it to land, but if they won't, he should return to his launching module. It's possible their intentions are hostile.
Lord Tess, an indigenous space vehicle of a primitive, chemically propelled design is attempting to force us to reduce velocity.
Destroy it.
Insert central computer link into defense system circuits. Hurry. Link inserted.
Space Hunter A-74 Beta struck and disintegrated by a destructive ray impossible to identify. Alien vessel has passed outer belt perimeter defenses and is now rapidly approaching automatic inner defense ring of Earth.
What else?
Propellant energy source not yet identified. Automatic system on emergency in-tracking and aiming phase.
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Alien vessel now entering K Sector 5. In 10 seconds, it will be in range of atomic cannon.
meets an alien race at last and greets them by disintegrating their vessel.
Atomic cannon crossfire now underway. The object has been struck.
Commander Barr. Quiet, Hollywood. You are witnessing mankind's first contact with an alien race.
Yes, and I'm ready to shake their hand. Alien vessel undamaged.
What?
And proceeding rapidly, direction Earth. Atomic cannons ineffectual.
Impossible. This is red emergency all sectors. Zeta 3 ready to open up.
At that velocity, they're already beyond section Zeta 3, and they'll be drawing within range of our hyper radar any minute now, and the Earth-based artillery.
Approaching Sol 3. Atmosphere rich in oxygen, breathable with little discomfort. Widespread traces of pollution due to chemical combustion and nuclear wastes. Analysis of magnetic and heat radiation reveals technological level approximately equivalent to the Astis culture 18 centuries ago. Bionic radiation analysis reveals planet population to be approximately 10 billion units.
Boring!
Infrared scanners show that almost all industrial and residential structures are below ground or on the seabed. This appears to be due to the necessity of freeing the surface for agricultural use. There are in addition vast areas of both land and sea dedicated to breeding and raising lower forms of life to serve as nutriment for the higher forms.
Sol 3 is even better than I thought it was when I bought it. It seems they want to show a force. It would be extremely impolite of me to disappoint them.
They're continuing to destroy all our military bases. After they knocked out London, they started on Accra.
There are no survivors at Adelaide, and Tokyo Sub says the Okinawa base is just a junkyard.
Good evening.
What up? Oh, Holly, at last.
My name is Oliver, in case you've forgotten.
Oh, good for you!
No, darling. Please excuse me. I mustn't be informal. This visit is official.
Since the visiting hero is so anxious to maintain his formality, I suppose there's no use offering him a drink.
Good Lord, what's that?
It's an old house robot that Uncle built ages ago. It had a short circuit in its electronic brain, and it acts a little peculiar. Why don't you fix it, Uncle?
Well, I could never find the time. Anyway, I've forgotten how it works. He may not speak very distinctly, but he's a superb...
Exterminate! Annihilate! Destroy!
Professor Maury. Yes? We're faced with disaster. 3 of our bases are already in ruins, and we're completely helpless. No doubt you've heard the latest news bulletin.
According to the official news, the situation is under control. What do you want with me?
Commander Barr has entrusted me with the most important mission.
I know that. You already said your visit was official. So I can easily imagine what kind of heroic mission Commander Barr has entrusted you with. To persuade that old fool Maury. To help him out.
I must say your Commander Barr certainly has a nerve. After putting my uncle in prison, he still thinks he's entitled to ask his help.
Why don't you shut up? But the whole point of the matter is that there's no way I can avoid giving you the assistance you need, since I have to live on this earth myself, as does my charming niece. I'll do what I can. But on my conditions only. No conditions, Maury. I'm not authorized to agree to conditions of any type. You can do whatever you want, but don't expect any support officially. If anyone gets burned, I'd rather the anyone was you, naturally. I don't hesitate to admit preferring your discomfort to my own.
You've had a taste of it already, Bar.
It was an unavoidable necessity, and you know it. Now, all you have to do is to tell me if you're going to help us, or if we'll have to surrender.
I mean, this is about as interesting as listening to a John Tesh album.
That means he'll help us. Holly's done a good job.
I don't know how he manages, but he does. I burn my fingers, and he warms his hands.
I don't understand. Was there some kind of trouble between you and the commander?
Oh, it's a long story. I'll tell you one of these days. It also concerns a couple of friends of mine, Sean and Bridget, among the greatest chemists living.
Why haven't you ever mentioned they're being friends of yours? I believe they're in the penitentiary at Moonspace.
Quite. Now, somebody will have to get them out of the penitentiary, and I know just the person to do it.
Ricky Ricardo! Don't look at me, sir. I'd have to get an authorization, and I don't think Commander Barr would...
I must have them. At Base GA, they've managed to discover that the alien vessel is made entirely of Indirium.
Oh, is that a fact?
That's supposed to be a secret.
Are you surprised that I know? Frankly, I'm astonished that the base managed to discover it, too. And only Sean and Bridget could possibly succeed in inventing an entirely new substance that could perforate Indirium, but the two of them are in the penitentiary.
Apparently, it's a vicious circle. It's impossible to get out of it.
Not necessarily. Say a certain lieutenant were to join forces with a person I know who's very clever with locked doors. The two of you could free them easily.
But an act such as that is strictly against the law. Assisting criminals to get out?
Yes.
No, never. That would mean betraying my duty as a soldier. And that you can't expect of an honest man.
Damn right.
No. And I can't force you. What I expect is that you would volunteer to handle it.
But that's ridiculous. You must be joking. I couldn't possibly... Yeah. You're right. Of course I'll do it. Professor, I volunteered to handle it.
I think we're getting into a weird area here.
You've done it again. It's very unfair of you.
I must have Sean and Bridget. And Dirk and Norman. And as for them, you'll have to track them down for me, won't you?
No! You're spending the night with Fred Jarvan, male prostitute.
I've won. I've defeated you in the 6th game. I knew my luck would have to change sooner or later. Pay up. Come on. I'm afraid you really were very unlucky. The law of probability was certainly on your side. Oh, Dirk.
Don't worry about disease. In Czechoslovakia, I was cured many times.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
I just don't understand it. I had all the winning numbers, but she won.
Huh. Very lucky girl.
You know, I never thought I was going to win, Laramie. Dirk Laramie, you brought me luck.
Hey, listen, you.
Can't you see I'm busy?
You're Dirk Laramie, aren't you? The gambler who hypnotizes his opponents.
Look, I'm busy. Let's talk about it later.
Hey, boys, this is Dirk Laramie, the guy who can see through cards. I think he ought to give back the money he won off us. That's him. Hey there.
Just a moment, darling.
You gonna hand over that cash to us?
Here.
Whoa. Whoa, here we go. Woo. Whoa, hey, there goes Louie.
Hi, Louie.
You're back and he's leaving. Hey, welcome everyone. Well, welcome back everyone to
The Mummy and the Monkeys.
Hey,
Very scary hangout.
Yes, you're watching tonight's I don't know, film spectacular or whatever you want to call it. Star Odyssey.
A spaghetti sci-fi.
Ooh,
Star
boy.
Odyssey.
Starting
Yes.
off with a bang.
Yeah, some action. Well, trying to be an action scene there.
Yeah. Well, we should have showed this closer to May the 4th be with you, but in this case it would be more like May the Farce be with you.
Pretty
Because,
much.
yeah, those robots, everything. I mean, it gets better, folks. Don't worry.
The drone on mustache is amazing.
I don't even know what's going on in this movie, but that's usually the point of the movies that we show here anyway. Anyway, so we got 3 more farts of this turkey to go. But we'll get through it. Don't worry. We have each other. It's like a big support group, right? The Mummy and the Monkeys, bad movie support group.
We always get through the bad movies. Somehow we find a way.
Okay, so tonight what are we talking about? Oh, we're going to do our snack attack.
Yeah, so a bad movie isn't complete without a snack.
With a good snack, yeah.
Without a bad movie and a good snack.
Yeah,
well,
what's wrong with that?
we hope this is good.
We don't know yet. We've never tried this before. Last week we tried wrap snacks, which were like spicy flavored potato chips.
And those were good, but they were a little spicy. Like I couldn't eat a lot of them.
I liked them a lot, but we do enjoy them. And then so that was a good one. Now this one I picked up at our local Giant Igor, our local grocer.
Should I hold it up? To
Yeah, they're not paying us to do this. This is just like any old YouTube food review. And if you want to write us, hit us at that email. Okay, get that out of that. And
yeah, they did not pay us to endorse this.
No.
We're just trying snacks just because.
Yeah, because. Yeah. So tonight, what is it? It's called. I like the name.
This is called Lesser Evil Sinful Taste Clean Snacks Organic Popcorn with Himalayan pink salt. Has some cute artwork on there.
Strange. Yeah, it sounds interesting. Yeah.
So let's try this popcorn.
All right, break that baby open. I'm hungry. Let's see what we got.
See if it's any good.
It's mummy proof. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Oh, it smells good.
Like popcorn should. Smells good like popcorn should. All right, let me get on. Oh.
That's tasty.
I
taste the salt.
I taste the coconut.
Yeah, popcorn with coconut oil.
It's different. Wow.
There's a little bit of a coconut taste, and then
very salty.
A little bit of that like coconut oily.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different, but it's good.
Yeah, something about the coconut. I don't know. You like that?
I like it, but it's different. So I'm not sure what to think of it.
It's definitely it's not just another popcorn that's out there with, as far as it just tasting just like popcorn. It really does have a coconut aftertaste to it. Very different.
It is.
And I like coconut a lot, but I'm always up in trees, right?
It seems like there's a lot of coconut flavored stuff now.
Yeah. Anyway, interesting. I give it out of 10 smacks. I give it about a 5 in the middle there for me. 5 smacks.
Is that how we're rating our snacks?
I guess. 5 smacks up, not too bad. Yeah, well, we'll definitely finish off the rest of it. But yeah, so I would say, I wonder if we did put this on our Facebook page.
Our Mummy and the Monkey Facebook group.
Anybody else out there pick these up to try them with us? Let us know in the comments what you think.
Yeah, and what snacks are you eating while watching bad movies?
Or want us to try.
Or if there's a snack that you recommend.
No.
Put it in the comments. And
let us know. Or email us at TheMummyAndTheMonkey@gmail.com.
You could do that too.
Not too bad. All right. Not too bad.
Not too bad at all. We did get some fan mail sent to us.
We did. I forgot to mention that in the beginning.
Should we open one piece of the mail?
Let's do that,
and then show the rest later?
Let's do that. I think that's a great idea, yeah.
All right, let me get this here. Okay.
Ooh, what do we get?
So, I don't want to...
Show the address.
So this is from, we'll say Mike and Cindy in Illinois.
Okay.
Mike and Cindy in Illinois, and yeah.
You could say that.
To the Mummy and the Monkey. I guess I'll just open it like this.
Yeah. More snacks?
And they sent us...
What did they send us?
Oh, some books. Wow.
Are they dirty ones?
Joe McKinney and Michael McCartney, Lost Girl of the Lake. And then Dark Cities, Dark Tales.
Wow.
So some authors from Illinois.
Yeah, some nighttime reading. I like that.
Yeah, so we'll have some books to read, and then if there's no pictures in the book, Grim, I can explain everything to you.
That's good. You can maybe read it to me.
Yeah, if you have trouble sounding out some of the words.
Before you tuck me in, you can read me a couple of paragraphs.
Oh, they even signed it.
Ooh, awesome. Well, thank you two so much. That's pretty. What's their first names again?
I hope you enjoy my prequel to Plan 9 from Outer Space. So that's what
this
is.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, Michael McCarty and Joe McKinney and Michael McCarty. But then on there it said, I think Mike and Linda.
Yeah, maybe from where the actual couple there.
Yeah, so thank you guys for sending that to us.
We will definitely read those. That sounds interesting.
Awesome.
So Plan 8.5 or something?
Yeah, maybe Plan 8.5.
And what's the other one?
Lost Girl of the Lake.
Ooh.
Lost Girl of the Lake.
And we also got some mail from Joey Vento, our good buddy Joey Vento.
We did, from the Haunted Bar Museum.
Yeah.
So we're going to open that after we play Part 2 of the movie.
That's right. We're gonna see a little bit of Joey Vento coming up too. So, and then don't forget, immediately after Part 2 of the movie, we go into our Stasha skit, a brand new Stasha skit. You all been clamoring for it. We finally got one put out there. We got some other ones in the works. So yeah.
Yeah. So we spent a lot of time in Parma, Ohio this week with Stasha and Yashu, and had to do multiple takes and go on location, and yeah, we visited beautiful Parma, Ohio.
That's right. So much fun here. So much fun. And we're going to move on, I guess, with Part 2 of the movie. But before we get to Part 2, let's take a little visit to Tony Beller and his shop in the Streetsboro. What do we do that?
Sounds great, Grim.
Okay, and I think that's a nice little cushion between this and the harshness of the Part 2 of the movie. So let's see what's up with the stellar Tony Beller. Let's pay him a visit, and then we'll get back into the movie. Okay?
All right, let's watch.
Let's do that. All right, let's go visit Tony.
We're doing a video?
Yeah, doing a video.
Live from Streetsboro.
Live from the Streetsboro Flea Market. I'm Janet J., also known as Janet Takei from The Mummy and the Monkey show. And fan artist extraordinaire Tony Beller made this awesome little mummy and monkey.
Funko Pops.
Funko Pop playset? Diorama? Diorama. Ha ha ha. But yeah, you're one crafty critter. They look great.
Thank you.
Very cool. Thank you, Tony. And,
You're welcome, guys.
If you guys haven't been to the Streetsboro Flea Market, check it out. Look at all this cool stuff. Vintage, toys, collectibles. You never know what you're going to find or who you're going to find at the Streetsboro Flea Market.
That's right, so let's take a look at Tony's booth. Come on.
Good morning, Professor.
Ah, good morning, Dirk. Won't you sit down? Jeeves? He's asking you if you like ice and soda in your whiskey.
No, thank you. I prefer it neat.
I take it Irene has already told you everything.
Warning! Warning!
Not exactly. Began explaining one or two things. Apparently it was more important to find some guy called Norman. If you want me to go to the penitentiary at Moonspace, I must have a spacecraft.
Yes. Fortunately, it happens that there's a junior officer here on the station who's an old friend of ours, Oliver Carrera, known as Hollywood.
Oh. And is he willing to help out?
I've already awakened his interest in the operation. All you have to do is prevent him from changing his mind. With your unusual talent, I'm sure you will have no difficulty gaining his cooperation in borrowing one of the Navy's vessels for our use. Do you follow me?
I sure do. It's just like old times.
And when your mission is finished, and you return the spacecraft to the base, Oliver won't remember anything.
You the man.
I'd like to kiss you, but I just washed my hair.
Thanks for reanimating me.
If you want to thank me, there's an easy way to do it.
I think I know what it is. It's a terrible bore being under the freeze ray for a warm-hearted girl. I know how to be nice. To a man I like. I can make the right person feel all kinds of pleasures and thrills. And you are the kind of person I go for. I'm tired of waiting, unable to even move, but dying for a man.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
Uh-oh.
Dancing a polka while people shout and roar, listening to the music sharp as a sword. Oh, please stop the world, I forgot to climb the wall.
It's a good thing you're not from the department. I've just had to declare a full-scale emergency to stifle a breakout. Naturally, it's always the same two detainees who ruin things. That damn Bridget and Sean. Ah! Blast them. I rue the day I ever let them into my penitentiary. They've tried to escape 4 times. They caused nothing but trouble. But I can tell you they're going to be thoroughly sorry, because I shall transfer the 2 of them to a prison asteroid, and they can rot in solitary confinement. But of course, this is of no interest to you. It's just my problem. And I fear I've neglected to ask you, how can I be of assistance? That is to say, what is the reason for your visit?
I'll come right to the point.
I have a fur in my strength, and I think I caught my woman.
You look more like a woman every time I see you.
Kill him! He's yours! Norman's up. Norman's down. 1, 2. Wait till he gets up. Norman attacks Hercules has us back with deadly accuracy. Norman dodges and escapes the onslaught. Now Norman is launching one of his specialty punches. But he's having to take a lot of punishment.
Don't you slap me no more. Clear on that?
Question is, how long can he stand it?
$1,000.
Where's the money? Let's go. That was $40 on Norman at 10 to 1. 400.
Ah, here they are. Our two model prisoners, Bridget Landham and Sean James.
There's something screwy around here.
Well, my dears, these two gentlemen have come all the way here just for you. I'd like to introduce you.
I think we can skip the introduction.
Naturally. To continue, I propose that we reward the good conduct and excellent behavior that has made you a model to all the prisoners on moon space. And so I intend to shorten your sentences by the remaining 78 years and release you in the custody of these two gentlemen who will escort you back to Earth.
It was crazy of you, Irene, to bet all that money on me. But I sure am glad to see you again. It must be years since the last time we met.
I knew you'd win the fight. My uncle says nobody can fight like you can. Whenever anybody talks about fighting, he always mentions you. He needs your help, Norman. And I'm afraid that we're all going to be needing a lot of help because of that flying saucer.
But I heard the news report about it. They said the situation was completely under control by now.
It's not true. That's why Uncle is reforming the old team. And of course, that includes you.
If the professor needs me, that's okay. But I want to bring along a couple of friends. They could be very useful.
What a dump. Made me waste nearly 5 hours over this. Uncle will be furious.
Take it easy, Irene. You'll soon see that your 5 hours haven't been wasted.
Wanted to put an end to it all because... Now, let me see. Where was it exactly? Anyway, you should have kept out of it. What's that noise? Oh, why, it's her! Starting the journey to the eternal nothing. Hurry, there's not a minute to lose. If you don't want me to go to pieces again, you must save her. Quick, before her tender tin limbs are crushed like kitchen foil in that cruel machine.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Tilly. My precious Tilly. He won't make it in time. Tilly. Darling, light of my transistors. Tilly, sweet little Tilly. Thank heaven he made it in time. She's beautiful, isn't she?
No.
Oh, yes. She's really
We're engaged,
beautiful.
you know. We love each other deeply. Quick, Norman. Get the trash off her. It's such an indignity for her, mixing with junk from such low-class machines. Hurry! Hurry!
Stop rushing me!
No doubt you came provided with fresh micro batteries for her, too.
Uh-huh.
Tilly, my treasure. Are you all right?
Tim, my dear, is that you? Are we in robot heaven?
I expected something different.
No, Tilly, we're not dead. We've been reactivated.
Oh, darling, I wondered if I'd ever see you again.
I'm sorry our suicide pact was a failure. It was such a romantic idea, and I know how hard you tried to make it work.
I don't mind, Tilt. One can't have everything in life.
By the way, Tilly, I must have a splintered crystal in my memory bank. I can't remember why we made a suicide pact.
You can't remember. Oh, Tilt, how can you be so unfeeling? Either.
The acceleration is so rapid it appears to vanish, and they can evidently reach a velocity of several parsecs. All these clips we've been looking at were collected by our space observatories. And just before Earthfall, the saucer disappeared from our radar, so they must be using a scrambler.
Commander, the alien vessel has landed near Hiroshima and captured over 800 people.
This is the 24th raid they've carried out. Starting with those farmers in United Africa, then the Arabs, the Russians, and now the Japanese. If word of this gets out, we'll have panic over the entire planet. Lloyd, get working on the computer and start to prepare an accurate map of all the places the alien vessel has landed. Then see if you can determine any logic on the basis of which the aliens chose those places.
Blah, 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 blah,
and
blah.
discover their next probable objective.
I'll try, sir.
If we succeed, I have decided to prepare an atomic ambush for the aliens.
Maybe we wanted to die because we felt old and out of date.
Oh, no. 130 isn't old for a robot. And we're still very spry and shiny. I think it was because I wanted to have children.
Great integrated circuits. What's that thing? Look, Tilly, a prehistoric cave robot.
I've never seen anything so ugly.
Oh, shut up, you
Creatures
mouth!
like this shouldn't be allowed to run around loose. They ought to be kept in zoos.
Now, Till, that's just prejudice. He has as much right to activate as we have, even if his skin is a different color.
Well, that's news to me. What's going on here? Hey, whoa! What's wrong there, kiddo? Why so blue? Being inside the house all this time got you down? Yeah, me too. Hey, look, I know all those things we like to do are kind of put on hold temporarily right now, but I just got a great idea that'll get both of our keisters out of this house for a while. You want to come and have some fun and adventure with me and explore? Yeah? All right, we're going to do it. So come on, let's play. Put those toys away. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Time to break out the old gear. Let's see. There's the bungee cords. Check, got those. There's the post. Double check. Can't forget pierogies. Yeah. How's that saying go? Better to have than stitching time saves 9. The only thing you have to... forget it. Who needs to know all that stuff? Let's go do our thing. Yeah, let's roll, Stash. Let's roll. You're out with Yashu now. You're not stuck in the house. We're gonna have fun, you son of a gun. You're out with Yashu now. Company, halt! The great outdoors. Boy, Stasha, this is gonna do both of us some good. Now, I know all those caves and caverns are kind of closed right now, but there are literally hundreds of natural features all around this city, yeah. Come on. A left, right, left. Oh, boy, Stasha, look at this one. It's perfect. Wowee! Boy, they don't grow them like that anywhere else but here in Ohio, let me tell you. I wonder how deep it is. Only one way to find out, right? Wow! That thing's almost like a bottomless pit. Woohoo! Yeah, I can't wait to get down there. Let's get all geared up. Man, I love spelunking. That's a good tight fit there. Ready to rock and roll. All right, ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a Geronimo! Wow, Stasha, this hole's really deep. Get your doopa down here.
Well, kids, don't try this at home.
Leave it to Stasha and Yashu. They're professionals. Professional what's? Nobody knows. Tune in next time for more misadventures of Stasha from the old country.
Oh, yeah, Stasha, baby. Welcome back, one and all, to the Mummy and the Monkeys.
Harry Scary Hangout.
Oh, I was trying to get a burp there, but there it goes.
There you go.
Woo! Coconut burp, that's nice. And Himalayan pink salt, I like that.
With a hint of salt, there
Yes.
you go.
Himalayan pink salt. Anyway, so we got to visit with the stellar Tony Beller. We always talk about him, a good friend of the show.
Yes.
And artiste extraordinaire. You got to see a bit of his stuff with that 3D outro graphic he did for part 2 of Star Odyssey. And yeah, and then we got to see Stasha. What's up with her and Yashu? They look like they're doing okay.
Yeah, going spelunking in the Parma potholes.
Yeah, I mean, those potholes, they just never ever end here in Ohio, and I'm telling you. And we were out with them filming that skit, and boy, they're difficult to work with, I have to say.
Yeah, you know, Stasha could be a prima donna at times, and she demanded that we took that, you know, that we take them out to lunch, and then the weather was real nice, so we thought, well, let's dine outside, and, you know, where could we go to get fine dining in Parma? Well,
right.
We went to the Sheetz gas station and ate outside.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, boy.
Only the best for Stasha and Yashu.
It didn't even give me the sheets. It was actually very good. Yeah, so anyway, so let's rewind back to the beginning of the show when we were talking about a prize giveaway. Now, I didn't want to reveal what this was until, because it would have gave away, unless we just had something to do with tonight's Stasha skit.
Yes.
Which I think it could be interesting to give this away next week. And the only way you can win it is if you enter and share our show on your page.
So share the scares. Share our live stream on Facebook. If you're watching this in real time live on Facebook, share it to your wall. Share it to your favorite movie group. And
Because
I will later on go through and write all the names down of all the people who shared this episode 125. And I'll put all the names in the big plastic shiny mummy bucket.
That's right. And the prize that we're going to be giving away next week, if you share it tonight, is an actual piece of the pothole that we shot the skit at. There's a piece of Cleveland blacktop right there. And then, or asphalt, whatever they call it.
Yes.
And then also, we're going to give away the actual script, the handwritten script for this skit, and the really quick storyboards that we used to shoot it. So it's a Stasha prize package that will be given away next week if you share our show right now tonight.
Yes.
Do it.
Stasha prize pack. Awesome.
Share it on your page, and we'll spend the rest of the week compiling all the people who shared the tonight's show, and you'll win this prize next week. One lucky winner will be picked.
One lucky winner will win it.
Now let's see if
you out there, the viewer sharing this, will get a chance at winning.
And Stasha and Yashu will also sign it too. Oh yeah. So
Awesome.
we might even wind up trying to get a Stasha and Yashu picture to send with it. But anyway, that's what we have so far. So a piece of the pothole and the actual storyboard and script, handwritten.
Yes.
All right.
Who knew you could write so well?
If that's interesting, then you want to go for it, then please share our show tonight, and we'll check out and see who did. All right. Woo! All right, so we got through that, and we got to see Tony Beller and Stasha and Yashu. Everyone's doing good.
Yeah.
Looks like everyone's doing fine.
So, let's see. We could show part 3 of the movie.
We do. We got another piece of mail, don't we?
And we do have another piece of mail, or we could play that, or show that after part 3 of the movie.
We could, because what we'll do is we'll show part 3. What time is it? Oh boy, we're kind of on schedule.
Yeah, we can do that.
By the by, tonight we're not doing our Harry Scary Hangover on YouTube. We're going to, we have some other stuff we have to get to.
Some other stuff to film.
Yes, we have a lot of, our night's not over yet, folks. We still got lots going on. And then tomorrow, but let's talk about what's going on tomorrow.
Yes, so I'm sorry guys, we won't have a Harry Scary Hangover, our YouTube live after the show party, but that's okay. We'll pick that up again next episode. And we'll still upload things to our YouTube channel, and we'll still do the podcast on Monday.
So let's talk a little bit about what's going on in Mummy the Monkey Land. Tomorrow night, on Saturday night, 8 p.m. is the Big Bad B Movie Show with your hosts Leopold and Lenora, and check them out as they show another movie. And you'll see another Mummy the Monkey skit somewhere in the program. So support local Cleveland television. But you can watch us also on their online on the website, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, they have, not live, but they have...
and on the Roku channel. And...
They have archived episodes up on,
Yeah.
And you can watch on the Roku channel. So check out the Big Bad B-Movie Show. And then tomorrow we have the honor and privilege of being a part of Mid-May Massacre Horror Host Panel, baby. Yeah. Check this out. Now it is going to be tomorrow. It's a free event. I think there's stuff going on. Obviously, it's a
Mid-May Massacre. It's a free virtual online horror convention.
Right.
And they have discussion panels throughout the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the 15th and 16th of 2021. And we're going to be a part of an awesome horror host discussion panel. David Dastmalchian, he's a Hollywood actor and he's a comic book writer. He also has his own horror host character, Dr. Fearless.
Ooh.
He's hosting the discussion panel with Sven Gulli. And then we're going to be there with Marlena Midnight, with Dr. Sarcophagi, and with Moldovia, the Queen of Screams.
Ooh, it should be one heck of a horror host time, let me tell you.
So it's going to be a morbid motley crew of characters there for the discussion panel.
I'm so looking forward to this. Again, it's an honor and a privilege. Thank you, David, for letting us to be a part of this, and whoever else was involved. But we are very honored and cannot wait for this. So please, if you are watching tonight and want to see us live tomorrow, once again around 5 p.m.,
yes.
Check out the Mid-May Massacre Horror Host Discussion Panel. You can find all of that on their website.
MidmayMassacre.com. All the information is there. And yeah, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
Mm-hmm.
And they might have a replay of it later on. I don't know. But you don't want to miss this. I mean, that's a lot of characters in one panel. That's cool.
Yeah, and the podcast is back. The Living the Screen podcast with the Mummy and the Monkey. We talk about our reselling adventures as resellers by day, and the horror host Beeswax by night. We talk about all the behind the scenes stuff, and who gosh knows what comes up. But it's a lot of fun. I'm happy we're doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Every Monday.
Backed by popular demand. The fans demanded it, and we brought the podcast back.
Yes, awesome stuff. Oh yeah, David Dastmalchian is playing the Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad movie. That's
awesome.
Right.
Yeah, he's also in that CW show, The Flash.
And he was also in Ant-Man. Yeah.
He was also in Ant-Man. He was in a lot of films, and then I think he made some of his own films.
Yes, he did. He's a very prolific actor.
But he wrote the Count Crowley comic book series through Dark Horse Comics.
Yeah, and we'll be talking about that probably tomorrow a little bit too. And check this out. So we have merchandise you can purchase from our, let's see, that's that. We did that. And that's our good friend Joe Mouse Wilhelm. Check out his Sheltered Life Facebook page for fun and excitement. And hey, we got some stuff for sale on our Teespring account. We got these crazy t-shirts I came up with. Cleveland is the butthole of the world. Inspired by our lovely mayor, a comment he made. Not saying that it was, but some people refer to us, Cleveland, as the beehole of the world. Crazy, isn't it? And then we have our own Mummy the Monkey designs, t-shirt designs, and much, much more.
Yes, and with our Teespring store, there's tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, gaiters, hats, all kinds of stuff on there. Pillows, even kids sizes, ladies fitted t-shirt, comfort t-shirts. There's a coupon code. You get 15% off your order. Anything on our Teespring store, 15% off throughout the rest of May. And the coupon code is May Monster.
Ooh, that's right.
In capital letters, all caps, May Monster.
We'll show that, have a graphic for that. And then you can buy stuff at our eBay stores. Mine is the New World Hoarder. There it is right there. And then Janet's is the Thrift Crypt still, right?
The Thrift Crypt,
nice.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
All the links to those are on TheMummyAndTheMonkey.com.
And here's the coupon code in case you need to see it again for our Teespring store.
May Monster for Teespring.
That's a 15% off deal of your whole order, baby. Mm-hmm. Can't go wrong.
And we do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. It does help support the channel and support what we do. And yeah, so that coupon code gives you a discount on any of the stuff that you find on there that you want to get.
It's going to be awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for patronizing us. And so I'm looking forward to fun stuff tomorrow afternoon. I cannot wait for this discussion panel. Don't know what's going to happen, but it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
And we had someone ask, what are we filming that late at night?
Oh, well. Bow chicka wow wow.
No. We're filming some promotional stuff and a horror film for another YouTube friend of ours.
Right, a review.
Yeah, they need it. They needed it yesterday.
That's right.
So we're gonna get the video shot tonight.
Just like us.
To send, so they'll have it in the morning.
Yes, my life is that scene out of Indiana Jones, the first movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, where he's sliding underneath the door that's closing, and his hat is on the other side, and he just grabs that hat, pulls it right underneath before the door slams shut.
That's us trying to juggle
That's
everything.
that we do.
Yeah.
Is like that. Okay.
Well, let's move on with part 3
of
Star Odyssey.
Oh man, do we have to? I guess
we
have
do,
to,
we
right?
do,
All right, so let's do to this, and yeah, and we'll after that we'll visit Joey Vento and then open up his stuff. So,
awesome.
Yeah, a lot of fun still left here on the Mummy and the Monkey's
Very Scary Hangout.
Here we go.
Just tell me what equipment you need, and you can start work right away. Well, we can use your old laboratory, but there's one essential item that you haven't got.
What's that?
A few grams of Enderium. If that's all you need, there's no problem.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these, and woo-woo-woo-woo.
This container holds pure Enderium. You can imagine how difficult it was to come by. Then we're all set.
Professor, what are the rest of us supposed to do?
For the moment, your duty is to ensure the safety of Storm and
You didn't need space pilots like us to do that.
Well, of course not. But you can't really go into action until we have a suitable weapon. Our space fleet has already tried using conventional weapons against these aliens, atomic cannons, lasers, and so on, but they've been quite useless. At the moment, we are in the same condition as the ignorant savage who tries to attack a nuclear tank with a bow and arrow.
Send a message to Coburg to accelerate the preparation of cargo vessels. At the rate we're going, we'll soon have goods to fill at least 10.
Yes, sir.
Check the surrounding area on the monitor to see if there's any activity on the part of the indigenous troops.
Instruction followed.
What's that? I just felt a contact with an alien brain. A very powerful one. Strange, it's the first time that it's happened on this planet.
Good grief! I hate to tell you, dear, but your skin makes the Rocky Mountains look like chiffon velvet.
We used to swing with her.
I thought I told you never to interrupt me while I'm working.
Demerol. It has no effect. Another failure.
This looks extraordinarily bad.
Nice girl, but about as sharp as a sack of wet mice.
How far are we finna walk, baby?
I think I heard a scream.
I didn't. You've probably got an overloaded imagination circuit.
Perhaps it was her brain I felt that contact with. But there is no way to tell until she regains consciousness. Go and capture the others.
A stroll in the woods is very romantic, but I wish you'd stroll a little faster. Come on.
Why don't we carve our names on a tree? In a heart?
No, we can't do that because a tree is a living thing, and the law of robotics won't let robots damage living things.
We can only damage each other.
Like the way you hurt me by flirting with that automatic shoe polisher.
Me? With a slot machine? Never.
Shh, what's that? Someone's coming.
Tilt, I'm frightened. They must be the aliens.
Cut out your anxiety circuits and keep calm. I'll protect you.
Oh, Tilt.
Oh, brother.
How rude. They didn't even look at us.
There must be some reason. I'll process the data on my probability computer.
We better warn the others. Come on.
Yes, you're right. Let's go.
They're here. They're here.
Who's here? Who do you mean, Tilly?
The extraterrestrials.
I mean the aliens.
Yes, we just saw them in the woods, coming this way.
Quick, Tilly. You better go and warn the others. Tell them Tilly and I are waiting back here.
I'm on my way.
Hey, you do it your damn self, woman!
Open fire when I give you the order. The hero is taking command of the operation. Forward, men! Fire!
Excuse me while I whip this out. Advance to the rear. Strategic withdrawal. Let's get out of here.
We're in real trouble, Holly. We can't hold them off very long. Listen, you two. Go and warn the professor.
Okay. Come on, Tilly.
Fall back. Quick, to the house. I am invincible! Invincible! You... Ow!
Yeah! What happened to you?
Aha. Hey, you guys. I just found out that they're androids, and androids are nearly invulnerable. Yeah, but with this sword, I was able to knock out 8. That means we finally got a weapon we can fight them with.
Everyone take these pills.
Okay, party, bonus.
It's an interesting device, this sword. I wonder what principle...
Tilt, I'm frightened.
Don't worry, darling. They're androids. Didn't you hear? They're only programmed to capture humans.
Oh, really?
You see, they're not even aware of us. We're perfectly safe.
There's no trace of life in these bodies. They've auto-destructed. Give the information to Lord Ted.
Auto-destructed. Yet I still sense the presence of that other brain. Put a brain lock on her and set her free. She will be our weapon.
Gotcha.
Return aboard.
with it, Professor Maury?
Thanks to Sean and Bridget, with those pills of theirs that made everybody look dead, we fooled them.
They went away because they thought we were dead, but those creatures aren't human. They're androids.
I saw the evidence with my own eyes. One of them broke in two, and he was all filled with gears and wires and electronic stuff.
So they're androids. That means life is relatively rare on their world.
Norman has succeeded in getting hold of one of their weapons. I feel sure that if I analyze it, I could make copies of it.
Yes, sirree, Bob, baby.
And even find a lead to the secret of anti-inderium.
Back to the lab, then, and get on with it.
Right.
Come on, Bridget. I, too, have a little surprise. For the invaders. If it works, it may be the answer to our problems. Now I have to concentrate.
Oh, no. I want nothing to do with your voodoo.
Section 1. All clear, sir. Section 2. All clear, sir. Someone is preventing our liftoff with a telepathic net. It's quite incredible.
Why?
To find such a brain on a planet at this stage of evolution. Can't believe it.
You look like the vermin-ridden son of a you are.
Your capacity is much superior to what mine is. What I don't understand is he's capable of destroying me, but he's probing very profoundly with every possible precaution. His mental powers are almost frightening. I'm trying to hold on. I did it. He's withdrawn.
Yes?
Forst, listen carefully, partner. I have discovered an incredible thing here. One of these Earth people has a mental force similar to ours. After making our collection of samples, I prepared for departure, but a telepathic net is keeping me blocked on the ground.
Erase his mind and return.
Pity. What an opportunity to dominate the galaxy. If we sold slaves like this, we could destroy our competition and control the entire market.
With one? How?
Analyzing his mental powers, I could construct a brain pattern and imprint it on similar brains. As soon as the ships arrive, I'll send you some samples.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you both. Set for generating units, sir. What were our losses?
18 seriously damaged. Considering large number of slaves collected, minimum required reduplicates is 50.
Bang!
Oh, look, Sean. Look at this. There's a new reaction.
Just
Come and see it.
Hold on a second, huh?
Listen, it's important. Look at this.
What's going on?
A positive reaction, see? It works at last.
Yes. It's turning into a mass of molecules.
It's anti-inderium.
You're right. It's anti-inderium! Hooray! We done it at last!
Found the correct path, at least.
Sure. The only trouble is, if we can't make the anti-inderium stable, it will kill us.
Keep your chin up, Bridget.
I was so happy. I thought we'd done it at last.
What was all that noise? How's a guy supposed to sleep in this joint?
I see you've been playing with fireworks again.
Without a very serious...
These flesh and blood creatures certainly go at things the hard way.
You're right.
They manage to discover anti-inderium, then start shorting their circuits because they can't make the compound stable.
But any compound can be made stable. Even a pocket calculator knows that.
Why don't we try to do it?
You go ahead. I was never very well programmed in chemistry.
All right, we'll do a quick spectrographic analysis, and then we just have to raise the critical temperature by adding a little pinch of this.
Are you sure it will work?
If not, we'll all go together.
Hey, those two robots, look what they're doing.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
You see, less than 1% antimony, and the compound has become stable.
Oh, Tilt, you're so clever. I would have tried to do it with the inverse infinity ratio.
He's done it with antimony.
He's found the answer. It doesn't explode.
Tilt is an
The
exception.
anti-inderium is stable? Splendid work. Now there's a chance for us.
Hey everybody, Grim Gory here at Monster Bash, and who do we have here with us?
Joey Vento with a Haunted Barn.
Joey Vento.
And a friend.
All right, yeah, and you got your buddy here, this brain creature from that classic movie.
Fiend Without a Face.
Ooh, remember this one? It was a little creepy. Their brains with the vertebrae attached to it, they slink around and they suck your brain out, right? Is that what this is?
They take away your identity. They get very, very personal.
That's right, yeah. I've worked for some people like that in the past. Yeah, and now you made this yourself, right?
Yeah, we built this for Bash. It took about a month, and I conferred with makeup artist David Ayers, who worked on Close Encounters. And we made it look wet and gooey. Yeah.
It looks delicious, if you ask me. But
it actually does.
Mm-hmm.
It actually does.
It's getting close to lunchtime, so it's actually whetting my appetite. So anyway, thank you so much for. Can they see your work anywhere, or do you want to promote anything?
You can. The Haunted Barn Movie Museum is a traveling museum. We're in Orange County, New York, and we'll be having a show tomorrow night here at Bash, 3:30 p.m. Movie prop show, 80 years of monster movie props and memories.
Wow. So much cool stuff here at the Monster Bash. If you've never been here, you got to get your buns down here, all right? Well, thanks so much for talking to us, guys. And we'll see what else is going on here at the Monster Bash. Yeah. Ooh, oh, wow. Well, that was better than the movie, I tell you, that visit with Mr. Vento. Hey, welcome back, one and all, to the Mummy and the Monkey's Hair
Scary Hangout.
Here you are with Grim Gory and Jan Takei chilling on a Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Down to Friday, I'll do TF up in here.
Friday.
And speaking of so speaking of Joey Vento, we received something from him, didn't we?
We did. So he sent us this cool envelope. It's got a dinosaur on it.
That's a cool drawing. It's like
I think he drew that.
The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. I think that's the one.
That might be the one. He
that's
looks
the movie his dad was in, I think.
Oh, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's from the Vento family in New York.
That's right, and he runs that really cool place called the Haunted Barn, where they have tons of old movie props from different horror movies and all kinds of stuff. And they do a little Haunted Barn virtual event on Saturday nights usually.
Yeah.
That we get to hang out and enjoy his program. He presents all this stuff. You got that?
See why I usually cut these open beforehand?
Well, at least people know we really didn't open them yet.
Here, you rip that open.
I'll try to. I'm not stronger than you or anything. Oh boy! Wow, what's this thing made out of?
Plastic.
There you go.
There we go.
Gotta give someone. Sorry, I don't want to rip this envelope too much. You don't have scissors?
Like I said, I normally do,
Okay, so
and I
here's
just
this. Oh, cool! Look at that.
forgot. So,
I think that's it. There's no money in
King
here.
Kong coloring contest.
What?
Movies to go film screening.
Whoa!
So there's some coloring pages. So maybe some of those we could give away.
This is cool.
Maybe we could print those and send those out. Or put it on, scan it and put it online for the mini monsters to print out.
Okay, cool.
Movies to go classic film screenings. Yeah, so he was doing, they would travel and set up a film projector and actually play movies on location.
That's right.
But they stopped that with, all the weird goings-ons the past year and a half. But yeah, these are cool printouts from the Haunted Barn Movie Museum.
These are really cool. These are definitely will go in our
Yeah.
archives, and perhaps we'll make it into our horror host and horror related museum one day that we're planning on doing.
Very cool. Wow, thank you, Joey. And then
This is what he really wanted to send us. This really cool thing he found whilst talking to you on the Ghoul line.
oh yes, Haunted Horseshoe. Found April 24th, 2021 while talking to Janet on the Ghoul line.
Yeah, at Goshen Racetrack. He found this, I guess, when he was chatting with you about the goings on, and there's this really old, it's a big horseshoe. That's pretty big.
That looks like it would fit a very big horse.
Clydesdale or something, yeah. But he found that. We just have to imagine that it must be a haunted one.
I mean, maybe a ghost horse will show up and scare the squirrels.
Ghost horse?
In the backyard.
Wow, yeah, so we will definitely hang on to that and probably find a place for it on the set for a little while for sure.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Joey.
Our
That's
set
awesome.
rotation decoration. Set rotation decoration.
Yeah, right.
It do. All right.
We
so
also got a weird postcard.
we did. This one we're trying to figure out. It's a mystery.
Yes, so it has some flowers on it and then like a bear. And it says, celebrate Mother's Day with Bear Spalding. I don't know who Bear Spalding is, but it says Antonio shops at Parma. So,
There's also a picture of Jesus on there, right?
yeah, it's Jesus and a bear.
I don't know.
So, whoever sent that, send us an email.
Thank you. I don't know.
Thanks, I guess.
Very, very odd and interesting. But hey, that's what we like here, so no big deal. And if you want to win next week's prize giveaway, which is the script, storyboard, and a piece of the pothole from tonight's Stasha skit, brand new Stasha skit, you can share this show on your Facebook page, and Janet will go through next week and pick all the people because she has a way to find that out who shared our show tonight, and you will be put in your name will be put anyway.
Yes.
In her big mummy bucket plastic mummy bucket for a drawing for next week to win this prize. Hold it down a little bit. Down.
Down?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Right there?
That's
Okay.
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, I'll put all the names in my plastic mummy bucket.
Yeah.
And next week we'll do that drawing.
That's right.
As Grim suggested.
Yep. Just trying to see if we can get more people to share the show, knowing that what they're gonna win next week. So
okay, cool.
Anyway, so that we got. No, we still. You're not. No, no. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get it. We didn't forget the show Fart 4. Don't worry, it's coming. You don't get off that easy here on the Harry Scary.
Don't we have fan art that we could play after we wrap up the movie?
We could. Since we don't have any what do you do's, we could show the Marty art that we got. Art from Art. Mm-hmm. That he sent a really cool image in, and I think that's really it after that. And we're not doing our Harry Scary Hangover tonight.
Yeah, no YouTube after party after the show wraps up, but we will go back to doing more YouTube stuff next week. We just have other obligations.
And that's true, and it's just the way it goes sometimes here on in Mummy Monkey Land. Sorry about that, but we'll make up for it. Don't worry, we promise. Oh, I'm falling everywhere. Oh.
Here goes my phone.
Okay, don't do that.
All right, so we should probably.
We can't avoid it any longer. We have to get back. Well, yeah,
we have to get back to Fart 4 of the movie, and then we're gonna show some fan art.
We will, and we'll get to Fart 4 right after this message from
who?
Let me see what I can play here. Oh yeah, Phoenix Comics and Toys.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, let's do that, and we'll get right back. All right, we'll finish up. We'll wrap up the movie with Fart 4 of Star Odyssey.
Star Odyssey from 1979.
It is odd. It should be Odyssey. ODD.
Yes, it is a very odd film.
But we'll catch you on the flip side, baby. We'll be right back.
All right.
Go.
Magic Macabre. Magic Macabre. Tell me. Who be here?
All right, all you monster kids out there, get ready because they're finally here. It's the Mummy and the Monkey limited edition figurine set. Exclusively brought to you by Phoenix Comics and Toys. And don't forget to watch Mummy and the Monkey's Harry Scary Hangout Friday nights at 10 p.m.
to fit out more than 5 space fighters. That's the most our technicians will have time to prepare.
That'll be enough, provided we're able to utilize the surprise factor.
Right now, you'd better get some rest. You'll have to be in top form tomorrow. We'll attack as soon as the ships are fitted out.
Good. We can capture him at last.
Man. Smell the testosterone up in here. Smell it!
When he was just a frail weakling.
What's that?
The hero's death.
I ought to challenge you to a duel for that.
Why do you say things that you know will hurt me?
Come on, make it snappy. We have to hurry.
Why did you want to start out alone? We should have waited for the others.
I wish you could just shut your big yapper!
The aliens are taking the professor aboard their spaceship. We have to do something.
Yeah, we do. Like run away.
I dope you dingbat, will you?
Tilt, let's get out of here. I'm frightened.
There's nothing to be afraid of. They're not programmed to recognize us. They can't even see us.
Well, this one must have the wrong program. So long.
No, hold on, Tilly. Where are you going? Wait. These robot women.
Well, I'll be a dang fool.
Tilt, I'll go and look for my uncle. You let the in. Uncle.
What are you waiting here for? Why don't we attack?
Calm down. We got here too late. There's no way for us to get inside the ship now. Unless, of course, someone inside opens the hatch.
But Irene's in there. She might be in danger.
Tilly is our only hope. If we manage to reactivate her, she can put us in contact with Tilt.
Norman, you're the only one who knows how robots operate.
There's nothing to worry about. I'll put her right in the flesh.
But why don't we attack right away?
Don't you understand? We have to wait. Didn't you hear?
Of course. Loud and clear.
Uncle. Uncle.
Oh, boy, what a hangover.
Wake up, Uncle.
Where are we?
The aliens kidnapped you and brought you to their spaceship. We have to get out of here. Come on.
I don't know if I can make it. How did it ever happen?
I'll explain later. Come on.
You are connected to android captain of cargo fleet in arrival, Lord Kess.
Prepare stowage space. You'll probably need accommodation for over 1 million slaves. Let me know when you're ready to load.
We will follow your orders.
By your command.
There.
Tilt.
That's it.
Tilt, where are you?
she would.
Where are you, Till?
Let's get her back.
Till!
There you go. Good girl.
Come on, everybody. Quick! Irene and the professor are in here. Hurry!
Here we are, Till. We're coming.
So the instruments show native activity outside the vessel.
Follow Order 24B. Destroy natives. Use nucleonic ray.
Wait outside, Tilly.
Hurry, everyone. Inside, quick. Come on, hurry. Lord Kess, several humans have succeeded in entering our vessel armed with Indirium swords. We need reinforcements.
I'll deal with it at once.
Look out, Uncle!
Professor Maury! Professor Maury! Professor!
Swing!
More natives have entered. I've sealed off the slave compartment, sir.
Blasted.
It's a weak... Are you all right, Professor?
Hell no.
We must get out of here. We're in danger. They can't hold out much longer.
Duh.
Professor!
They're pretty delicate, these androids, huh? Let's go before some more arrive.
Irene and I will go back to the laboratory. Perhaps we can be of some use there. Come along. Tilt and Tilly, come with us.
We are a classy bunch.
Halt! I'm Lieutenant Carrera. I order you to let us pass. My men and I have to launch a fighter attack at once on the alien vessel.
And I order you to follow me. You're under arrest.
Arrest? Not before I speak with Commander Barr.
Impossible. At the moment, Commander Barr is on a mission.
Quick, we haven't got a second to lose.
I have 16 cargo vessels with me. There are native fighters on our screens. I'm awaiting your instructions.
Get ready to attack. There are just two, and they can't be dangerous. The planet is an L2. They're only barbarians. They have no weapons against Indirium. Destroy them.
Flanagan, the anti-Indirium doesn't help us at all. They're traveling at such a high velocity that our shots don't even reach them.
What do you think we should do now, Commander? I suggest we return to the station.
I'll try one more attack. If it fails, we'll go back to base.
Of course, there's one way I might help out.
All right.
All of the aliens are concentrated in Sector M. If I could get my concentration back again, I think I could manage to interfere with their power drives and slow down their propulsor engines, putting our fleet on an equal footing with the aliens, but only for a minute.
The Force will be with you, always.
There they are, straight ahead.
Attention, please. This is base calling. You can get at the enemy now. Professor Maury is slowing down their drive system with telepathy.
I got him, Sean. You see that?
Look out, everyone. There are more coming. Watch out you don't hit the craft with the prisoners. We'll have to try to force it to land. Holly, be careful. There's one after you.
Don't!
I'll force you to land, you bastards.
I just made corporal in the Salvation Army.
We must retreat, sir. We only have 2 craft left. Sacrifice them. Crash dive into those native fighters.
Yes, Lord Kess.
Are you a habitual violator or something? What is it?
Look out, Holly. There are 2 of them homing in on you.
I've been hit. This is Holly. Holly here. I've been hit. They're following me.
Hold tight, Holly. I'm on my way.
Even in the great days of Hollywood, no movie star ever died so heroically.
That's it, man. It's game over, man. It's game over.
Sean, Bridget, they're all yours. Okay, Dirk. We'll follow them.
Sean, they're outdistancing us. We'll have to increase velocity.
Sean, Bridget, I've eliminated the remaining saucers here, but I don't see you on the radar. Where are you? We're right on his tail, Dirk. We won't give up if he goes to the end of the universe.
Well, you're just in time for what might be a very unhappy ending.
You survived.
Damn right.
Yeah.
You're alive.
Yeah.
Chicks dig me because I rarely wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something unusual.
Don't try it.
What?
Your eyes. I learned everything about that from my uncle.
Oh, Irene. I couldn't hypnotize you. Honest.
You already have.
Tilly, I finally remembered why we wanted to commit suicide.
Really, Tilt?
Yes, because you could never prove your love by going all the way with me.
That's right. Now I remember too. But what do we do now? Commit suicide again?
But there's no need. I can make some little design changes, adjust a few details, and you can prove your love like any other people. Simple.
You've ruined sex for me! Forever!
There we go. Wow. Oofa, oofa, oofa. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, made it through. I think you did. The ones that didn't ran away, and I don't blame you. You made it through Star Odyssey, whatever this thing was
Star
called.
Odyssey, yeah. That thing with the robots at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, they're suicidal, and it's just all over the place. This movie, I don't know.
Some very emo robots.
And as far as I understand, there's 2 more parts to this movie, and I can't even imagine.
I don't think we should ever host those other movies.
It's got to be a trilogy, right? It's not a true Star Wars movie without it being a trilogy. What's that little? Okay.
Yeah, there's someone else commented. Well, I thought Star Crash was the Italian Star Wars. Well, Star Odyssey was known for,
anything that was any Star Wars like, they just would dub whatever country it was from, because there's a Turkish Star Wars as well.
Yeah, and a Bollywood Star Wars, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I think one of the better ones that we saw, and it was so great, it was Bollywood Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes, I wonder if we could ever host that one.
That was something else.
That was amazing.
I heard about it, and I had to order it. I had to track it down on Amazon, I think, or eBay, and I bought it right away.
Yeah, Bollywood
DVD.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Treat yourself. If you haven't seen that, I don't know if we can show it.
It's a masterpiece.
But wow, what an interesting film. All right. So, yes, now see, this isn't that Star Odyssey, proof that Plan 9 from Outer Space isn't a bad movie.
No, this makes Plan 9 look incredible. Yeah, exactly.
It's insane. Someone else made that comment. It's crazy. I don't know why how people judge movies sometimes, because Plan 9, Star Odyssey.
Well, we got through the movie. Yay! So pat yourselves on the back there, and
yes, you've won another star.
Mm-hmm.
You made it through.
And we're going to showcase some fan art, and then probably wrap it up for the evening.
That's right. That's right. So this comes from
who's our artist?
Fan. It's the one, the only, Manny Garcia. And
Marty Garcia.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking the man. I was going to say the man, Marty Garcia.
Ah. Okay.
Here's the man. Don't want to go there. All right, so so there's that. And speaking of fans, still working on the idea that we had for the Fanny Awards, even though it means something else across the pond. In the UK, we're still going to probably call it the Fanny Awards.
In the States, it means a butt or a booty.
That's right. That's what
in the UK, it means something else.
We're gonna be the judges and all that. We're gonna figure out who to award Fanny Awards to. It's midsummer. We're gonna do this.
Yeah, summertime.
So that's right. So stay tuned for more on that. And hopefully you share tonight's movie to win next week's big prize package.
I don't know if we can do this tomorrow.
This movie really got into my head and really rounded it out.
For next week.
For next week's drawing, we're going to give away the script, storyboard, and a piece of the pothole from tonight's Stasha skit, brand new Stasha skit. All right. So if you now that it's over, I mean, I don't know if you can share it now. You probably could, but if you want to share it, you only got a few more seconds to do so.
It'll still count as a share.
That's right. Doesn't matter when you did it, as long as you did it. All right.
So we want to say, thank you guys so much for watching us.
Yes.
And shopping our Teespring store, our eBay stores. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. And
sorry we won't be on YouTube tonight, but if you go on the Mummy and the Monkey YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to subscribe, then you'll get notified next time we do go live or upload something.
That's right. Now we got some taping to do. We got to do a couple of things for some friends. But thank you all for joining us for another fun-filled episode.
Yes.
Question mark of the Mummy and the Monkeys
Hairy Scary Hangout.
We'll,
Good night.
Don't look at it.
Good fright.
See
Mwah.
you later, alligators. Laugh or something.
Bye-bye.
Here we go.
Good night.
And the show outro.